Good morning, dears. We are going to begin today the seminar on how to become professional knitting. If you follow me, you are patient, consistent, and feel free to have some time together. You will become a professional knitting as I am. The first step, of course, is begin our project, and the way to begin is doing the cast on. I'm going to teach you in this video three ways to cast on. When you became a professional, you make a choice which one is going to be the best for you in the different kind of project. But by now, just make a choice and do the one that is easy for you. We are going to begin with a little information related to the yarn because I want to do a step by step. Every skein of yarn comes with the tag. In the tag you are going to find very interesting information that's going to show you what is the size of the yarn. In this case we are going to use the yarn number 4, that is a regular yarn that we use when we are beginning, and I recommend you to buy one that is 100% acrylic because it's the easy for work, and you are not going to have problem with the open yarn that you find when you have some silk in your yarn. In addition, your yarn will show you, this is the information about what kind of needle you are going to need. They request for this yarn the 5mm, or the number 8 is you buy the regular USA, and they have also information related to the hooker you are going to use for a crochet. By the way, I have crochet videos too, just in case you want to learn some skill of crochet or improve the one that you have. They have also information related how to handle the project when you are going to do the laundry. Also, they have information related to the weight and the amount of yarn that you receive. When you buy expensive yarn, in addition, they have information about the lot, about the dye lot. Means that this information is really important. We want to keep it in our yarn. Just the thing that we do, and it's the right way to do it, we put it in the middle of the skin, like this. In the future, if we need scene information to complete our project, it's right there. And in addition, always you have to use the yarn that is coming to the outside. Don't pull the one that is coming inside because your yarn is going to be damaged. The right way to beginning with the yarn is from the outside. Well, we are going to begin now with the first stitch. We have here needle the number 5 as the word requested for the skin. For the yarn. We are going to do now the first way that I call it knitting on. That is just do the first stitch. It's gonna be something like a ring. You do like a ring, like a circle, see? And after that, you put the middle of the yarn here, and just pull it. I'm gonna put it here again. You have the yarn. You do a ring, see? And you take this one, pull over, and take the one that is in the middle and just pull it, and you have the first stitch. Also, you could do it like if you are a crochet expert. This is the right way to do it. You put a little tie here with your 2 fingers, wrap around like an X, and with your needle just take the one, go to the back to the first one, take the second one, okay? Just put everything out and just pull it, and you have your first stitch. You could do this one with your finger too. put a small yarn at front, keep it with this thumb, wrap around like an X, keep the yarn with the other finger, go with your finger back from the first one and take the other one. Just pull it, close it, and go to your needle. You have the first stitch, flexible stitch that we need. Now it's time to begin. We're going to use our second needle, and the only thing that we are going to do is just get in that stitch that we do, see, like an X, always this that I call the working needle, the needle that is in your right hand, always go below the one that is fixed in your left hand. Of course, you have to keep the tail with your finger like I do. The yarn, you could keep it in any way that you feel comfortable. The continental way is keep it with your left hand and do it like this, and with my finger I keep this yarn here and go pull out, and now just keep this finger and this needle, go now here and get this one. Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna do 3 or 4 stitches in the different way, and also always, of course, you could rewind. Just we have now 2 stitch. First step, this needle go inside the other one below, and you do like an X. Take the yarn in whatever way that is comfortable for you. You could take it with this hand too. And also check that I keep my needle in some place like a helping to fix it at the beginning. After that you are not going to need it, but you are beginning. Keep the yarn, wrap around. Okay? Just keep it with your hand right here and push this needle back. Back. Now you see that if I come here, I have here this yarn in the middle, see? Now the only thing that I have to do is just have the 2 needles together, that they are in join, and with this needle, the one that is in my left hand, I go here to the back of this stitch that I have in the other needle, like this. I take it and just change it to this. I have now 3 stitches. Let's do it one more time. Just put the working needle, the one that you have in your right hand, inside this one. See? And you have like an X. Your yarn, grab to that needle like this, and keep it, the yarn here, in order that you are able to work. See that I have here like wrap around the needle. With this working needle, now go back with this working needle until you are in the middle of the stitch here. See? In that time, just push your needle out, and you are going to be like this. As soon as you have like this, that you have the 2 needles joined, with the needle in your left hand, move it and go to the back of here. Take it and just pull out. You have 4 stitches. We are going to do the last one, and we will change the way to doing a different cast on. Just go here, grab your yarn, keep it with this finger, go to the middle like this. You already have the stitch there, keep it. Now with this yarn, with this needle, go to the back here and take the stitch back to front. When you are there, you are able to take off this one and you're going to have a 3 stitch here in your left hand. See, working very nice. Need to be neat with the same, in order to look even. Now we're going to do another way. This way is called thumb up, and we are going to do the first stitch in the same way. Just I have here the tail. Just grab around your finger, keep it here. I go with my finger to the back of the first one, take the one that is in the back, put everything out, and I have my first stitch. Remember that in the first side I did it slow. Just put it in my needle, and in this case you are going to have this needle in your right hand. Now just with your tumble take the yarn in this way. You are going to have your yarn right there, and keep it here like you have a loop, and the only thing that I do is just go around with my tumble one time. Put it here, and I have the second stitch. Back again, I have here my stitch, go around like a 360 degree, and I put it in my needle. This is an easy way that the old people always use it. Like my grandma was the one that teach me that. And I'm here, see, this is the yarn. See, this is the yarn. And I keep both here together with the needle, and just do 360 degree with my thumb, and it's time to put it there. Just pull it and make sure that everything is together like I show you here. Every needle is together. Don't do too tight, just at the time that look very nice here like you see it here. Okay, one more time. I have the yarn here, put my thumb behind the yarn, keep it the other side with this hand, in that way I have a loop, and just the only thing that I do is turn my thumb 360 degree, like you're going around. Just put it that in my needle, and you have the next stitch. We have 5 already. Let me do one more time. This is the thumb. Just this is the yarn. Just put your yarn around your thumb, keep it here, and in that way you're going to be able to work. And just do the 360 degree turn with your thumb. It's time to put it there, pull it, and you have the next stitch here. Got it? Let's do now the continental way. In that one you're going to need a long tail. So depends on how many stitches are you going to use in your project. Always your project will show you at the beginning how many stitches to cast on. And usually the really way to do it is like one each for every stitch that you're going to cast on. Just always try to do a big tail, and in that way you don't have a problem. First stitch, we could do it like I showed you before, with this finger and grab around, and you could do it like keeping the 2 yarn here with the other hand, and just do it around. See, just turn it like this, and I take this one and I go here, and I have my first stitch to put it in my needle. Let me show you again the first stitch in the other way. You have the tail here and the loop. Just you need to have this kind of stuff in your hand. Just turn it twice and take one of the sides and put it in the middle. See? You're going to have the first stitch to put it in your needle. Just pull it and you are ready to begin. Now that we have these two, we put it the tail at front and the other one in the back. And we have the needle here. The only thing that you have to do is with two fingers, use like a fork and put it in the middle that do the two yarn. See? I'm going to use to put it in the middle. Use the other finger to keep the yarn. Okay? Like this. Now, the only thing we are going to do is we are going to do like an N. I'm going to take my needle and go back like this. Okay? I have here like an M. When I'm there, always I work with the needle from the front to the edge, between the two yarn. I go here, front to edge. I take this one that is in the back, and now go to the other edge from the middle to the edge as I told you, and in this way I took this one too. See? Now my thumb is going to do like a small round and put it here. It's time to pull it, and I have my second stitch. Okay? Let's do it again. My finger go in the middle of the yarn like a fork. The other yarn, keep it with my other finger. See? Now I put the needle back and I have like an M here, see? Now working from the middle to the edge, I put my needle in this way. My needle go in this way, take this, go here, and now move my finger, my thumb, and put it inside. See? I have the next one, the number 3. My two fingers there in the middle, keep the yarn with the other finger, go down with the needle, from the middle to the edge, go back this way, this one that is in the middle, and take the one that is in the edge. Now go to the other edge, from the middle to the edge, take the other side. If you want to keep it this stuff with this finger, you could do it and help you. And now that I have my tumble with a little twist, I just move my tumble, do like a loop, and I put that loop inside the needle. We have 4. Just remember, first step, do like this. Keep your two fingers in the middle, like a fork. Go down, work from the middle to the edge. Take the first one in this size, like this. Now go to the other side, like this. You can keep now this working with this finger. And now my thumb is going to do a little round and put it inside the needle. It's an excellent exercise for your hand, by the way. We are going to do the last one. We already have 5. Just first step. It's going to have the yarn with 2 fingers here. See? It's going to be like this. 2 fingers here. See? And now with my needle, go back, and I have like an M. From the middle to the edge, I take this one that is here around my tumble, but the one that is in the back, and I have a loop here. Keep it here. I go again with my needle to the other edge. Take it like this, and keep it here. Last step. My thumb have a loop that have a little twist. The only thing that I do is just go down my thumb and go inside the needle. Okay? We have now 6 cast on, and such until you're working in there. Let's do now the last way. I hope that after that you will make a decision